Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week. All right, guys, it's the time of the week where we do Facebook for the Blind, a show for the visually and Facebook impaired, where we basically cover what happened in the news since the last time we got together, and then we put up internet stuff that we think is funny. And basically, so we didn't do last week because I got the second vaccination and I decided to just sleep for like 20 some hours in a row.
No. Yeah, and then I made a nice post about it and was like, I'm sorry, everybody. But Eric decided to go get vaccinated and he needs his rest. Sweet
and it was so good too. I woke up and I was like, no, the show must go on. And Matt's just like, go back to bed, bitch.
Like,
we already sent a cancellation.
I was like, Eric woke up and was just like, no, it's time to do the show, everyone. The show must go on. And I was like, I already sent the fucking cancellation. Go the fuck to bed.
Oh, yeah. No, it was messed up. But I am 100% better now and apparently bulletproof. So life is good.
Okay. So, no, that's not how it works. But
I don't. We'll just see. When the bullets start flying, Mr. Brown, we'll just see.
Brother.
Exactly. So we didn't do show order and we didn't do sound check. 7:30 sound check. Thanks, Andrew, for being here first.
I was here.
I was like 5 minutes late.
Okay, whatever.
I had to go to Walmart. So
Higher resolution means higher resolution middle fingers. Suck it.
yeah.
I mean, don't think I'm not giving you all points for better than I have D&D. Trust me, you all are doing so much better than that. But,
I thought it was work.
If that was an anti-George joke, I want you to know you've been warned.
No,
That's one.
That was not. Because D&D has been an excuse from almost all of you motherfuckers. Don't think I don't.
That is also very true.
Don't think that I don't know that you troll on the side and you keep it on the down low, Mr. LeBeau.
Hey, whoa. We don't have to make this about me.
No,
we need to make this about you and your libelous comments against one Mr. George Cruikshank, without whom none of us would be here.
Technically, without my mother and a random sperm donor, I wouldn't be here. So,
yeah, like I think I kind of hurt my neck on that one, man.
But what if the sperm donor was George?
Then George is much older than he appears, and I now have to potentially accuse him of vampirism.
Well, I mean, honestly, has anyone seen him under all that hair? Has anyone ever seen him shaved? So we don't even know. You don't even know.
What's the show order? I'm ready to rock.
That's what I was gonna say. We need to figure that out. Michael, I'm gonna put you up first, right after me. How's that? Andrew, you next, and Matt closing us out there, brother. All right, yay. Well, and as we always do, just because of pandemic times, the temporal rift is increasing. So just to anchor yourselves in the calendar as it was in the before times, what's happened since last time? I was going to cover the big headline stories, but every single day it was a new people being shot, mass shootings, cops shooting people in so many cities that it all blends together and sounds like a rerun. But we're in the middle of that, in between the Chauvin trial results and a North Carolina man being shot in the back of the head by the police, who then had an attorney general come out today and say, fuck you. That's the official stance of the state now.
I would love for my news updates on my phone, just ones to be like, a unicorn was discovered and not immediately slaughtered in southern Wyoming, instead of just gun violence.
Yeah, I know. You know what happened that was cool? On 4/20, which is a holiday, we had snow here in Chauvin.
That was super cool.
And that was cool. And even though people predicted that the snow would harsh everyone's mellow, I was fine. I was just fine.
My mellow was harsh.
How many people, what I want to know is how many people in Chambana had to ask themselves if it was really snowing outside. Like, how many people were so high on 4/20? They're like, yo, is it snowing or is it just me?
Next off, and I really enjoyed it, is that fucking Tucker Carlson finally got some comeuppance. This post went viral. Perhaps this is a story that Tucker Carlson was trying to get ahead of his college yearbook. He listed himself as a member of the Dan White Society. Dan White was the man who murdered Harvey Milk. He actually murdered 2 people that day and then claimed that he was high on Twinkies. The infamous Twinkie defense was from this trial. And this little guy here, this little douchebag, decided that was something praiseworthy because he has always been a douchebag. And
let's point out, I don't like the word yearbook here. I know you're on a roll, but yearbook here makes it feel like high school. This isn't high school. This is his college yearbook. What fucking college has a yearbook? Is that normal?
Maybe.
I never got a yearbook in University of Illinois, but whatever. Still, this is a grown-ass man. I mean, yeah, he's a young idiot, man, but he's still grown. There is absolutely zero excuse for that bullshit.
Plus he fucking murdered people. Like, where do we start overlooking that?
And
that's the point. That's the reason he said he's in the Dan White Society, is because it's hateful and bigoted and violent toward gay people.
He can literally meet my gay ass at the flagpole. 3 p.m. next Monday. We will live stream fighting him.
He would never show up.
Anyway, for the
would, and they beat my ass.
For the first time, though, a privileged little, what is it? Tucker, Samuel, Matthews, Tyson, Frozen Dinner, Fortune, Swanson, Carlson III, Esquire, got a slight bit of comeuppance. I love that. And speaking of which, Ted Nugent, who's been denying COVID-19, got COVID-19. And Middle-Aged Riot posted, when public figures like Ted Nugent claim COVID-19 is a hoax and then catch COVID-19, it's not irony or karma. It's science. Sweet, sweet, hilarious science.
Oh, catch COVID and perish.
Yes, indeed.
I shouldn't say that. I know that. Like, I don't mean to, be that person about it necessarily, but,
No. We used to have a feature before you joined the show, Matt. We had a feature every week for which person denied COVID and got it, and we'd laugh every single week.
I can't.
I do want to point out. I'm taking over here, but I wanted to point out. Matt, you were talking about how you wish you could just once get a positive news update on your phone. Well, I wanted to point out that 2 hours ago, I got an update from the New York Times. It's great news, everybody. The Department of Homeland Security. All right, Homeland Security is going to undergo an internal review to root out white supremacy and combat extremist ideology in the federal government. Well, that's great, especially considering that, under Homeland Security, we have things like ICE. What the fuck are they going to investigate?
So basically what I'm hearing is we're going to have zero Homeland Security.
They're just going to get rid of that.
Well, we had no white supremacists. Lucky us. They're going to get the one anti-racist person who works for Homeland Security, fire him and call it racist. Yeah. Anyway, let me take over. So good news. Everybody relax. Homeland Security's investigating themselves.
I am unclenching.
This is my question for Eric today. It's which vaccine did you get, Eric? Did you get Pfizer, which is represented in this by Thor? Moderna, which is represented by Aquaman for the Facebook or visual impaired.
Jason Moderna.
Yes, right, Jason Moderna. And then we have Johnson & Johnson, which is Zach Galifianakis in a blonde wig.
I got the Aquavax.
Woo! We got that Aquavax.
Got the Aquavax.
And most of you know that I work in Minneapolis. I was at George Floyd Plaza the day the verdict was announced. This city has been through a lot. So, especially, of course, Black people in this city. So, I'm going to be talking about that first round, but some of it's pretty funny, like this. At KELECHNEKOFF. I'm not going to try. She tweets, I want prisons to not exist, but I also want Derek Chauvin to serve 15 million years. I will unpack this in due course.
I work at a small office, and I'm the only guy who works there, which is great for me, because like we were live streaming the trial.
Oh wow.
Like in the verdict, like as it came out, and like I was literally sitting here, and like the fucking people who were in charge of the closed captioning, by the way, when the verdict was coming out, they were great at suspense, because they'd be like, and the verdict is dot 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 dot, and we'd all be like,
yeah, you're better off checking Twitter.
guilty, and I would be like, guilty, and then the entire room would like shout into applause, and our doctor would be walking by, and she'd be like, is he getting life? And we'd be like, we don't know, he's just guilty. And she's like, he better get life, and just would walk off.
Yeah,
this
tweet really nailed it for me, because on the one hand, of course I wanted Derek Chauvin to be found guilty, and I also am 100% for the abolition of prison. Like this was a really, it put my little anarchist heart in a really strange place. Like my anarchy and my anti-racism seemed to be at odds with one another for a moment, which
Michael,
is very often.
I got a tag on this, man, but this is the one
Sure.
that I posted on the same topic.
Oh no!
Which is, crap! Can you see it? Oh, I lost it.
I'm still going. I'm not getting off Derek Chauvin. You can jump in, I promise.
No. It's a tag off that exact specific deal, dude. Hang on. You
take me back. Take me back. Yeah.
So this is the meme that I enjoyed, which is the classic guy in a suit hamming it up in front of the camera over the grave.
That's the guy who plays Barry Allen Flash on the CW, in case you're wondering.
So the tombstone says Derek Chauvin getting convicted of murder, and the Flash is giving us the peace sign saying prison abolitionists. I posted the quote, do I contradict myself? Very well. Then I contradict myself. I am large. I contain multitudes. Die mad about it.
Yeah. I remember seeing this on Facebook. I was thrilled with it, man.
Tag back in, Michael.
Do I have to share again? Did you
boot
me? You sure did, you son of a bitch.
When you share a video.
All right.
You gotta click a button. Oh.
Don't make me click the button.
Oh my God, it's so hard.
This is it's too much. This is from The Onion. The Onion with the post in the headline, person criticizing police has no idea what it's like to wake up every day and put lives in danger.
Yeah, that's funny.
This is a perennial meme, but it has to come up today. It's a picture of a police officer who looks a lot like MacGyver, with his hands on his hips in full uniform, and it says, "Look,
slow
bud,
your roll. You're not sharing yet."
Oh, okay.
Oh, there he is.
My computer. There he is. It says, it doesn't matter if you see it. I'm explaining everything audibly. It's the whole point of the fucking show. Look, bud, I don't make the laws. I just voluntarily signed up to enthusiastically enforce the violence that they require. So let's keep it straight. This was one of my favorite tweets that came out. Some people saw the video of a man being murdered and are pissed off at the guilty verdict. They are being very loud about it right now. Remember them. You don't have to be friends with them anymore. You don't have to go to their stupid fucking wedding or help them move. They suck.
Which, by the way, can I say I have been nothing but thrilled with my friends list about this entire thing, because my friends list have been nothing like that piggy gonna roast, pig roast, bacon in jail. Like,
yeah, unfortunately, there, like Eric pointed out, there were 2 more shootings that jump into mind, maybe 3 that came up this week where police were murdering black people.
I mean, just a quick stat here, guys. It's 1,000 a year, every year for 20 years.
Jesus.
20,000. People are like, oh, Chauvin got convicted. I go, great, 1 out of 20,000.
Yeah.
So I hate to put this out there, and I didn't want to share this meme, but I will discuss it really quick if that's okay. Someone basically posted a thing that was like, Chauvin is not, while Chauvin is justice, he is also a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That he is
100%
literally just a token to try and relieve the pressure off of what is occurring right now. And I 100% agree with that. And Champaign-Urbana alone, by the way, is up 100 and I think 20% in gun violence right now, from this time last year. Like we had I think like very young girl between like I think a 10-year-old girl who got shot here in Champaign because people were driving by and they shot randomly, or they were shooting at someone and she got hit in her own house. It's like, I'm sorry, but at some point we have to do better, not just with our police reform, but with our gun reform in general.
Okay. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Matt. And I want us to go for their guns. I do want us to take their guns. But
I do too.
First,
I want them to take their guns.
First, let's take their police. Okay. This is my last meme, and then I'll pass the buck to whoever's next. But
sorry, I didn't get so.
Dante was murdered here in Minneapolis on the same day that the guilty verdict was announced here in Minneapolis. And Dante was murdered by a police officer who later said she thought she was hitting him with her taser, not her gun. And so here is a cartoon by M. Petrinas, and it's a picture of a cop, and he looks at a sandwich and says, "It's a gun." And then it's a picture of a cop who looks at a cell phone and says, "It's a gun." And then there's a picture of a cop who looks at a bag of Skittles and says, "It's a gun." And then there's a picture of a cop smiling, and he's looking at a gun, and he says, "It's a taser."
Yeah. Yeah.
And on that note,
by the way, Rochelle, this show is usually funny. We normally, towards the end, normally there's some drinking and then we get sad. But
it's been a hard
I've already
week.
been drinking. Okay? That's why I'm being combative about stuff. I'm sorry.
Andrew, take it away. John McComb.
All right. I have
John McComb.
Oh, fucking damn it. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone because my computer has just been very unreliable. So I'm giving you a second to figure out exactly how to do this, but I promise.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do we need to make him a co-host to let him share?
No, I can share. I am a co-host. I just like.
Yeah, no. He invited me in while Eric was out doing things that didn't involve me, so it's fine.
Whatever. Well, I guess I'm going to share my gallery. Hold on. Okay. Someone else go while I figure this out. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I'll step in really quick. I got it. All right. Once upon a time, there was.
We've been doing this for a year, Ro.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I have this. All right. So my first meme is an obvious text message between iPhones. And it says, "If you were a vegetable, you'd be a fine apple." And the person responds, says, "Listen, if I was a vegetable, I'd want the plug to be pulled." And they said, ... Yikes. I don't think we can talk anymore because you're a little too dark for me.
Did you screenshot this off of your phone?
No, God, I wish I had. If I had, it would have been when I was on Grindr, so it'd be orange and black, so it looked like Halloween colors. My next one is, this was a fridge off of my, this is a fridge magnet off of my work, and it's for GoPuff, where they deliver things to your house that aren't food. And it's a tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream that says, "I could be in your mouth right now." And the "right now" is suggestively italicized. And the Ben & Jerry's pint has a winky face, like, "How you doing, babe?" And that makes me uncomfortable. And I was like, who said this marketing was okay? And my coworker was like, they knew what they were doing. Don't worry about it. So Ben & Jerry's is gross. Thanks, Ben & Jerry's. This one, I loved this one because it was it's from the Washington Post. And it says, a man hurled racist slurs and a punch at a FedEx driver, then died after he was punched back. And the picture is just a FedEx truck and someone whose Twitter handle was @BlackXParty. Damn, he sent him to God. Same day shipping.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
And that makes me very, very happy. Andrew, are you good?
Yeah, let me try now.
Okay. I will stop. No, don't look at it yet.
That went to my thing like I was the one who laughed like that, but that was Eric. Everyone.
Wait,
Always Eric. I have a very dominant laugh.
is this sharing or no?
No.
Fuck you.
No.
Eric, make him a co-host. I'm telling you, fuck.
No, I am a co-host.
Yeah, he's a coach.
No, you're not. You were, then you left and came back.
I did it again. Oh, am I not? Is that what's
I
going
don't
on?
see the option to make him a co-host.
Oh
Alright.
shit, John McCombs, you're right. You're
Oh my
co-host.
god!
All right, so none of these are in any order.
It's like
This is just
talking to my
gonna be
family.
What's gonna happen? Hopefully, I don't have anything incriminating here. So this is a news reporter, and I'm sure this has been redubbed or whatever, rewritten. So it's a news reporter, it's a political cartoon news reporter, and then a guy who looks smart, wearing like a long jacket. He's labeled science, and there's a giant gun pointing at his head. It's labeled cancel culture, and the news reporter is asking science, do you think the minions from Despicable Me are hot? And science is looking down the barrel of the cancel culture gun. Like he wants to say yes, but he can't.
I don't know. I just got so comfortable, started sweating, so I don't know what to do with this.
There's a lot going on there.
I don't like it.
It's a weird fucking cartoon, dude.
I don't like it. Can
This
we
is-
next?
Hold on, yeah, I'm sorry. This is a nightmare. I thought this would be so easy. Okay.
Note to all of us, no more phone.
Yeah, never again. My grandfather told me about Elvis Presley. It's a picture of Elvis. My father told me about Michael Jackson. Picture of Michael Jackson says, I will tell my kids about lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax / study to, and then it's the girl.
Yeah. Jackson and I are both giving you the snaps on that. Yeah.
That is my shit, dude. I love that. I love that channel so much. I've listened to it 6 times today.
Oh my god, that's excellent.
This is just a statue of Sun Tzu, and it says LMAO, just use Fireball. Good little D&D one.
Which can I just point out that someone literally shared that meme during my D&D session this weekend because I was like, should I use Fireball? And someone just shared that exact meme and was like, use Fireball. And so I did, and I killed a whole bunch of people and half the party. Yeah.
So that's a text message I was showing my friend I was going to send to a girl. See, this is what I didn't want to have happen.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Good thing this show is audio.
Yeah, you think.
This is, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, this is 2 and 4 panels. Top panel is a guy calling, and he says, "Thank you for calling. Please hold a minute." And the woman's on hold, and she goes, "This music fucking sucks." And then the guy who was taking the call is crying while he's playing the saxophone.
That is beautiful. That's
One
awesome.
more here. Hold on.
Why did he put her on hold?
Practice.
Because he had to-
He was desperate for an audience. We all understand.
Okay, this is a
Okay,
picture.
don't
I took
say that.
yesterday. This is a picture I took yesterday. I was driving by McDonald's, and all the flags are at half staff, including the McDonald's arch flag. And I just thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, sorry, one more. I want
Did the
another.
Hamburglar die?
I don't know, but I don't know why they had to. I guess you can't. I guess when an American flag's at half staff, you can't fly any flag higher. But it's still really funny.
That sounds dumb, but I get it.
Just take it down. Like, you should have just taken it down.
So this one is for Michael. This is when she snoops through your phone, but all she finds is philosophy PDFs. And then there was
So
text on this
many.
that said, "Who to F is Sisyphus?" And it was
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
This is. I seriously had to get a
I'll be right back,
whole
by the
new
way.
program on my phone just to hold all the PDFs. It's ridiculous. It's really bad.
Well, so
Eric, you're up.
Yeah, to tell everybody who's new to the show, we usually put the wholesome stuff up front ish. I don't know. So this is you as a child. When I turn 30, I'll be married with 2 kids in a house. You at 30. 6 people liked my Facebook comment. I got a text back and had nugs for dinner. And there's a picture of chicken nuggets. It's like, yeah, that is accurate. That is accurate right there is what that is. I love this one. This is the old school Burger King ad, except it says workers deserve more than $15 an hour. Workers deserve it all. Everything. Every fucking thing. Labor produces everything. It's time for workers to get what they deserve. It's such a beautiful 1970s.
And the Burger King model has the hammer and sickle in place of the Burger King logo on her apron, which is awesome.
The smell looks so genuine. The smile looks so genuine, too. So this is an interesting one that I saw. I got a little bit of traffic on my stuff. This was from Soul Nate, M. Nate Shyamalan, that I've posted from before. Conservative says, so a janitor should make $15 an hour? Me, yes. Conservative. And I guess kids flipping burgers should make $15 an hour? Me, yes. Conservative. Next, you're going to tell me that the grocers should? Me. Did you just have a list of people you don't respect ready to go?
Honestly.
Yeah. And dude, people really wanted to talk about this. And I was like, you don't understand. It's a joke because you're stupid if you want to talk about this. Do you know what I'm saying? All right. One of my favorites of a whole week. In this house, we believe Bigfoot is real. I am going to kiss him. He will be my lover. I will be the little spoon. Me and Bigfoot will fuck, and you can't stop us.
Yes.
Rainbow. I've seen so many of these signs this year, and that's the best one. That's the best one, hands down. That's the one that's going in my front yard, just so you know. And
I actually have a sign in my yard. I'm one of those liberals.
Yeah. I could swap this. It'd be weeks before you noticed. And it'd be glorious. Your neighbors would be all looking at you funny. And last but not least, this is from Ollie, who's at Whale Fern. The crucial 4th ice cream bowl was lost, and at some point, forever altering the vibe. And it's ice cream, you scream, we all scream.
That's awesome.
I
know. Yeah, that does change the vibe dramatically.
Doesn't it?
Is it? Oh, it's not me. Good.
Yeah, it's Michael.
No,
Michael's
it's me.
Yeah.
This is from @Terra Wine Queen, who said, my belief in the redeemability of humankind is at constant war with the comment sections of the internet. And agreed. This is Matt. This one's for you. This is when we take their guns. This is a picture of. It looks like I don't know. M4 would be the military term. I don't know the civilian term for it. It's a high-powered semi-automatic rifle.
It's like an AR-15.
If we isn't an AR-15 because it has the collapsible buttstock. I don't know if that's what they call those. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Fuck it. I hate all guns. If we simply required gun owners to carry liability insurance, the insurance industry would destroy the gun industry.
Yeah.
I think it's a brilliant plan. Brilliant plan.
Support it completely. Always.
We
have.
require liability insurance minimum for car accidents, so why not gun
Right.
accidents?
No shit. This is the caption says, "Now this is wisdom," and it's a picture of a sign. It says, "Every dead body on Mount Everest was once a very determined individual, so maybe calm down." And
Nice.
It's garden season. Not here in Minnesota yet, but it is down there in central Illinois. And so it's a picture of a lady gardening, and it says, "Remember, when you bury a dead body, cover it with endangered plants, so it's illegal to dig it up. Follow me for more gardening tips." Why did I say "dick it up"?
Nice.
This is
spreading.
this is a meme that Jack sent me, which I was so grateful for. Them, "Are you okay? You look tired." Me, "Wow, okay, rude." And then also me, And is this a picture of the Emperor from Star Wars backstage?
Yeah. This is Palpatine, like, post-makeup, pre-robe.
Yeah, that would hit home.
All right, I'm up, baby. All right, let's see here. I want to have a buffer for before this one. So this one was just some frogs in little knit hats, and they're all together. Maybe they're toads, I guess. And it says the council has decided you are friend, and that's really just, that was really just in there because I didn't want to lead off with this one, which I think is very funny, which is it's two panels. The left is a baby and the parents. And one of them is like, he like it. And the other one's like, enjoy, baby. And the baby is just staring up at animal buttholes on a mobile.
Why did they put buttholes on those animals?
Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense if you think about it for more than a second, but it is pretty funny stuff. This is
it's so stupid.
Okay, yeah. So this is in the house. If you've seen Your Own Goods, you haven't seen them all. It's a film poster for Beetlejuice, except he's in Birdman. He's Batman. Why can't
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, thank you. Yeah. Except Michael Keaton is Patrick from SpongeBob, and it says Lidl juice. It's funny. Just if you've seen that episode of SpongeBob. Let's see here.
The number of literary references to SpongeBob that I've experienced in my life is just unbelievable.
This one says Free Bro 100, boyfriend who dated 35 women and told each one he had a different birthday, so he regularly received gifts, is arrested for fraud in Virginia.
Goodbye, bitch.
What's really funny about it is the way it's cropped. He just looks so tiny. He's like looks so short.
I'd like to believe that
bad
he's
angle.
that short and like a 1/4 of his gifts are platform shoes.
That'd be very funny. This is so funny. Men will turn 4 and base their whole personality off one of these. It's a picture of a dinosaur, a dumb, well, what is that, a bulldozer?
Bulldozer.
Semi-truck, and a rocket ship.
I was space person.
Yeah, I was totally space. And this was such a popular meme. This resonated with tons of people.
Oh, yeah.
Really
Rocket.
I think
Rocket Man. I had that rocket.
Nice.
I think what's funniest about it is that it says men. Men will turn 4. This is my favorite part of it.
Well, men will turn 40 and just choose bad things anyway. So let's let them turn 4.
You know what? I do feel a strong urge to get a convertible. Is that it? Is that what we're talking about?
No, that's a midlife crisis.
All right, I got 2 more here. This one, is a mug. This is Martin Felshman, Chicago comedian, does these weird thrift store finds, and it's like a bow and a tail, and it's like the Cheshire Cat, but it's not. And then it says, if I didn't have you as a mother-in-law, I'd have you as a friend.
That's our mother-in-law you go to a brunch with and then do shots with at the bar. I'm here for that mother-in-law.
Dude,
I
I
like
have
it
such a
because it means
cool
they're not
ex-mother-in-law.
And this is my last one. This is
no.
This is
Dude, Andrew, you can't see this right now, but every hand is on every face.
Yeah. It's
Oh my God.
Everyone from every gender and persuasion. All of us.
Oh.
It's a
God.
guy, I assume, with white hair. He's wearing cargo shorts. He's holding some kind of a tiny little bag, you can see.
It's his wife's purse.
His shirt is it's like
his
a
mask.
It's his mask.
oh, it's his
Wife's
mask.
purse.
Oh well, good.
But it
That's
doubles
how you know
as
it's
his ball
recent.
sack. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's
It's
like
worse though.
it's a
It
gloved hand, like a cartoon character, and there's a pink donut and a a brown donut with
A
sprinkles.
chocolate glazed donut.
Sure, thank
Chocolate
you.
glazed donut with sprinkles.
And there are two figures going into the pink donut hole and one going into the chocolate glazed donut hole.
Andrew Shanklin, you are going to drive me to drink. I just want to say that.
Oh my god, I've been drinking this whole time and I need to drink more now.
I treat this like a professional thing and I don't drink till we're at least halfway through the show. But tonight,
that sounds like an Eric problem.
I have a couple others.
I think it's my turn now.
Oh, nope, you're right. I'm wrong. And well.
Get off my feet, you hetero. Anyway.
Dude, step up your game.
I literally said I think it's my turn, and then you took over anyway.
I'm anxious.
Bitch. Anyway, what I have is a tweet from @KikiSteven that says, after seeing the Earth from the moon, Neil Armstrong said it changed his perception of humanity. Before, there were arbitrary divisions and strife, but afterwards, he only saw one people. All the losers who haven't been on the moon ever. And I felt that because I also haven't been on the moon.
Nice.
Secondly, what I have is this is a picture of the Powerpuff Girl.
Powerpuff.
But what if Professor Utonium accidentally actually added chemical XD, as in like for seeing kids when they were trying to be like rar and shit, and so they turned the Powerpuff Girls into a bunch of scene kids. And the caption underneath their picture is, Jesus Christ, how horrifying. Because they all have like bad bangs and like piercings. And they all look like, what would happen if we just hired what everyone's personification was of a Hot Topic employee as a Powerpuff Girl. This one was my favorite, and this was a little bit aimed at Eric. And it was beloved cat fired from his job at local public library. That's a picture of a very cute cat. And then the second one was beloved cat will keep his job at local library after international backlash. And then the third panel is library cat outlasts councilman that This is the cat that had international internet outrage that some random councilman in his district was like, this cat is in our library and he can't be there. And everyone else was just like, suck a dick, we love this cat. This is book cat and you will perish before he does.
That was a guy who does not know library patrons.
No, I'm sorry. I love libraries and cats. If I walked in and I got to read a book and a cat suddenly jumped up on my lap and was like, you're reading a book, would you also like Snuggles?
Yes, please.
Yes. What the fuck? He obviously deserves to be voted back in. He's an idiot.
Hey, Rochelle can back me up on this. We've had discussions about lendable cats that you could check out.
Oh, absolutely.
I just saw a cat on Rochelle's cam and I was just like, oh yeah, there it is. This one is a nice woman drinking from a cup and just says, no matter how bad things get, at least I'm not stuck in a pyramid scheme convinced that I'm a in glitter text business owner.
No shit.
Awesome.
Because boy, do I get those.
That one hurts a little.
Wait,
though.
Carrie, was that whiskey or was that Wednesday? Whiskey?
That was Wednesday.
Okay. Carrie has two cats and they're named Whiskey and Wednesday, and they are so cute and they're hellions, and I love them.
Nice.
Those are great names.
Does that mean it's me? Is it me?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it like, I don't know. I try to go and then you try to go. So I mean,
I'm always ready to go, and you should know that.
That sounded much more suggestive than it was probably intended to be.
I know it's usually your job, but you know.
Oh my god, I set you up for a cat meme. You're welcome.
No, I put it there because I like it. I have gotten a lot of complaints about how I always talk about serious stuff on Facebook, and people are like, why don't you post more cat pictures? So I posted this, says, you're always writing about politics. Why don't you post cat pictures like anyone else? Me, okay. And here is a tiger cat reading the Communist Manifesto. Mark's library.
And he's really focusing too. This cat is really focusing on the Communist Manifesto.
Yeah, and that's one of the things too. Most of the time when cats look like they're reading, they don't really. You could tell they don't care. But this one, he sees something in there. You can see it. You can tell he's leaning into it. This one is Simon Holland tweeted, my wife brought home low sodium bacon. And now I understand what it means when someone says they love you, but they aren't in love with you. Thank you very much. This whole segment I like to call Dumb People. This is Ben Shapiro, and Ben Shapiro is dumb.
But him trying to buy a whole plank at Home Depot.
What a moron. There's so many dumb things you have to choose. That's what's funny about it. And he says, and we all know he would never have said this had the reverse verdict been reached. And it says CNN's Don Lemon, justice has been served. And the replier says, that's because, Ben, if it was the reverse verdict, justice wouldn't have been served. Amazing observation. This is a man millions of people hold up as their intellectual, oh, forget it. Hey, this is a picture of a crab, and it says, did you know that if you hold a crab up to your ear, you can hear what it's like to be attacked by a crab? It's true.
I feel like there's a lot of people that need to hear that.
It's true. This next one's partially for Rochelle. The wife says, why is your back all scratched up? Flashback to me chasing a raccoon after she told me to leave it alone. Me, I'm having an affair. Also, possibly related to somebody on this call. This is from Lord of the Rings. This doesn't look like an eighth.
Hang on, let me just delete that one. That was my favorite meme this week, dude. Yes.
By the way, too. Hey, for all the regular viewers on the show, what happens is that I text all the boys these cool memes and I say dibs, and then they load them up and use them to piss me off. But I beat you today.
Early
never post my memes,
dementia.
so I'm fine.
Nope.
You have early onset dementia. You make this shit up. But I do want to say I have been both Frodo and Gandalf in this meme. I've been both people.
Also, other Rochelle is like Kitty, and Kitty's like, I am the camera now. And I'm very excited about it, by the way.
Yes.
It's perfect. Anyway.
Continuing on our series of stupid people here. Everything happens for a reason, but sometimes the reason is that you're stupid and you make bad decisions.
Oh my God. Every man that hits on my friend Shelby.
Dude, I've been saying to people forever that everything happens for a reason, and I never thought to add this little caveat. Sometimes, there you go. I think we can all identify with this. Evelyn's bit posts on Twitter, I believe. Masculinity is a prison. Time doesn't exist. Gender isn't real. Virginity is a construct. And Jesus wasn't white. And Fat Dryad says, me at dinner parties. Half of the people on this call have said Jesus wasn't white. No, you're wrong. That's a great way.
Honestly, I'm on board with all of this.
It just happens. All right, continuing on famous stupid people. If vaginal dryness were a person, picture of Mitch McConnell, and I gotta tell you, that just doesn't it? It makes you want to drink a water, doesn't it?
Man, like
I don't want to make fun of him because of how he looks. It's not why I want to make fun of him, but also, Jesus, he looks like he is just evil. He just looks like shit.
We do normally have a rule against making fun of people's looks, but this is more of a concept.
It's really true.
He looks like
as a person,
he looks
right?
like
It
a
doesn't
racist
say
turtle. What am I supposed to do about that?
All of us on this call, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate your maturity, and it's I think it's 69.
Oh, was I not supposed? Oh, that's actually better. Yeah.
This guy looks so pleased with himself.
That's actually Lucifer.
Is it Lucifer?
69.
Yeah.
He's like bidding, and he's got the 69 paddle.
I know who that is. Yeah, no, that's Lucifer. I've watched that show for the plot.
Isn't it funny? Never seen the show, but I could tell from the eyes and the stubble.
Yeah. I only watched it for the plot and for no other reason.
Earlier, Michael brought up a meme that was about posting in local community forums, and this was one of my posts with the most this week. When you say anything based on scientific fact in your local news comments section, and it is 20 some white guys in shades with hats in their car with an angry Reacticon or whatever you call that.
By the way,
Sunglasses.
If you want a quick way to find out if someone is a shitty white racist, are they wearing Oakleys?
Bing.
There you go.
Yeah, it is interesting though, because ever since I saw this meme, I've been watching all the clips of the guys storming the Capitol and the QAnon stuff, and dude, fit the description. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's the two white women so that they're diverse, you know.
Yeah. There are two black. You know what? They all look alike. I hate to admit
And
that.
there's always a couple of white women. I mean, honestly, like that's so true too. There's like white men. We have the market cornered in racism. Don't get me wrong, but there are a few women who've broken the mold.
Oh, and they're like, "Yeah, Jeffrey,
Well
punch the window out. Fuck it up. Let's fucking do it. Let him have it, Jerry."
Bill Burr's bit on Saturday Night Live was fantastic about that.
Oh, I didn't get to see it. That's right. You're a big SNL. You're a big SNL addict. I forgot about
I
that.
didn't watch this week though because they had a fucking billionaire CEO on it. Fucking class traders. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm a little upset.
All right. You're up, buddy.
I know I keep trying to share, but you're still sharing. I'm kicking you off.
Well, then take it over.
That's what I'm doing.
Be
Just taking
aggressive.
over.
No,
Be
just because I let you.
aggressive.
Because I wanted to.
I am
by choice.
the resident theologian. So here, there's a picture of a man, some letter coming out of the sky. This is actually all pictures that are really, really in detail described in the book of Ezekiel in the Bible. And there's like 4 angels with different heads standing back to back, and their wings are everywhere, and a wheel within a wheel. All of the Ezekiel tropes that us Sunday school kids know. And the text says, God, hey, Ezekiel, you didn't eat that whole bag of shrooms, did you? And then Ezekiel sees all of these visions. This is a picture of a man handing another man a Bible. And the man who is being handed the Bible has his hand up saying no. And it says, no, thanks. I'm not interested in eternal life. I've seen enough.
Yo.
Very popular this week.
This is a picture of Arthur trying to disguise himself in his jacket. And it says, when you don't answer messages, but you're sharing memes.
Yeah.
Hey, what up?
This one killed me this week. It's from @Randy Paint. It says, absolutely insane that armies used to have drummers. Like, hello, yes, we are here to slaughter each other. But before that, my boy Nathaniel is going to drop a sick-ass beat on y'all. Laugh my ass off. Show him how it's done, mate. And it's a picture of the Revolutionary Army. And the drummer looks so fucking weird.
Well, it's like
I will say, we still have drummers.
And a piccoloist. Like, that's the worst part.
It's a fife and drum, man. That's a tradition. This one, I don't know why, but for some reason, this just felt like all of us on this show. And it's a picture of 4 cats around some cat food that's on the ground. There's also a possum standing in this circle around the cat food, looking kind of scared. And it says, when you have nothing in common with your coworkers, but pretend so you can have a nice lunch.
Yeah, that's really funny.
And I want to show this meme, but I can't read it out loud because my daughter still hasn't gone to bed. So do I have Eric, Andrew, Matt? Somebody want to read this next one?
I got it. So
take it down.
It is a very nice purple to more purple gradient. It says, the problem is we start our day on cell phones, not our knees, in capitals. And then it goes around and there's a circled comment that says, I'm not sucking dick first thing in the morning.
I know that person was joking, but I love the idea that they really thought that's what the original post was saying.
I'm also
Like,
really glad
excuse
that I
me,
was the
I
one
will
to
not.
read that. I'm not gonna lie.
This
It was funny that you volunteered before you saw it. Sorry.
I was like, wait, I didn't even know it was a meme about sucking dick. I'm just here for it. It's fine.
What do I have? Probably some fucked up shit. Oh hell yeah. Okay, this one's actually fun. So this is Bugs Bunny, and he's holding like a blunderbuss. Like he's in a suit, and it says, "You either die a smart fella, or you live long enough to see yourself become a fart smeller."
What the hell?
I like every time I read this, I want to read fart smeller as something better. And I just love the gangster Bugs Bunny trope. It's so funny. Okay. What else did I have on that? Hold on.
Oh, so I'm probably gonna say this is last round after.
Yeah.
I think I'm last. So
This is just a guy from Orange County stand up, and he's holding the mic as if it were an erect penis. His face is just so sad, but the picture is just such a high resolution, and it makes it so much funnier.
That's too good. It's too good that it's Orange County too.
It's so funny.
Oh, fuck California.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, that flip off was an agreement, by the way.
This this is
oh yes.
The test isn't that confusing, and then it's the test, and it's a black man wearing a Trump 2024 hat, and then a hoodie that is the Confederate flag, but also a pride flag.
I literally, I still cannot process that.
Dude,
I can't.
Same. I stared at it for so long.
I feel like I need to be drunk and high at the same time.
I kept seeing more and more stuff. I was like, but and he's carrying a flag. It looks like he's got a flagpole. I'm like, what the fuck is on the flag? That's what I want to know. What do they crop out of that?
It's probably a Black Lives Matter that has a thin blue line going through it. Like, Jesus.
I've got 3 more, and then I'll be done. Yeah. Okay.
Stressed out.
So I'm gonna go.
By the way, I'm gonna close with 5 after Matt.
Okay. So
Oh my god.
See, like these are really funny to me, but then I'm like, oh, I have to describe it. Where it becomes less fun to me. It's a forest of trees. Are there any other kinds? Maple trees, yes, and they're all tapped for syrup, and it's this tree is looking euphoric, and he goes, that feels good.
He's gotten a cigarette too. He has a cigarette.
Oh, he has a cigarette too. I missed that. He says, I've been holding that in for a whole year.
That made me burst out just as soon as I saw it. It was so dumb.
Hold on. Okay. This one is kind of, I guess, most of everything I share. And it's a heart in hands, and it says, when you try to be sweet but you're still a pervert. And the heart is like eyes are kind of squinty, and its tongue.
Yeah, how would you describe that tongue move? Like
he's licking his lips.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like the first step when you start. Instead of starting at the edge, you're like,
yeah.
So yeah, I was like, oh,
that meme is the grossest fucking thing I've seen in forever. I don't know why, but that was fucking nasty, Andrew.
Well, it's the grossest thing you've seen since the last week that Andrew went up.
That's true.
And then this one, this is my post with the most. This tweet went viral. It says, Gaddafi invited 500 Italian models to a party, only to give them an hour lecture on Islam and a copy of the Quran. and the pictures of it rock of all these women getting on buses with the Quran, looking so sad.
Like
And
they all look
dressed to
so
the
nice
nines.
with like makeup done and hair, and they're all just like, I came here to model, and all I got was the Quran.
That rocks.
Oh, that's so good. Is it me now? Oh God.
It is you now.
All right. So what I have was my favorite Chauvin meme, which was from Pornhub. And it was titled "Dirty Cop Gets Fucked by Jury," as Chauvin is getting arrested by the bailiff, while his, I'm assuming, lawyer looks on while they're half erect. I'm assuming, since it's on Pornhub. I was half erect when I watched the verdict, so there's that. It says, me, who clearly doesn't know the lyrics to Footloose, and it's Footloose, pet goose, picked by goose, freeze, stiff freeze, watch out, there can bees. So I just feel like, I also just wanted to sing that one. This one is Luke from Star Wars. I'm going to put my lightsaber in your head, and R2-D2 says, K. Luke, you're going to sneak it into the palace. R2, cool. Luke, and when the timing is right, you're going to eject it out of your head, and I'm going to do a front flip and catch it. R2 says nothing for a little bit and says, that's fucking rad.
That's awesome.
The next one is from, I don't know if you guys saw that video where like a bobcat attacked this random housewife.
Oh, yes.
Like her husband yeeted the bobcat and then like ran around afterwards when trying to chase his wife again with a handgun. But it's basically a picture of the guy well, he's holding the bobcat up in almost a nice like pose. It says, if he won't eat a rabid bobcat for you, he's not the one, baby girl. Because the video,
oh my God,
screaming, and she has like a pet carrier. It's like a cat or something in it, and the husband just immediately goes into action, and you can't see him for a minute. And he shows up on the other side of the SUV and basically yeets the bobcat like Rafiki was yeeting Simba, like to the animals instead of presenting it. It was fucking great. I loved it. Then the bobcat tried to come back for more. The husband like, I got a handgun. I'm gonna fucking shoot it. And the wife was just still screaming in the background. God, it was a mess. It was from at Kieran so far. Me, will this car fit 5 people? Salesman, yeah, without any problems. Me, damn, my homies have lots of them. So unfortunately, I could probably only fit 3 of my homies. And then my last one was from at Dora_TYN. I'm not good with fractions, but I know you a whole bitch.
Please send that to me. I want to send that to so many people.
Yes.
I will happily do so.
To the Facebook group, Shax is losing it. All right, we are in the final stretch of the longest show we've ever freaking done.
The long show. Thanks for sticking around, everybody.
Yeah.
My favorite memory, my favorite childhood memory was building sandcastles with my grandpa until my mom hid the urn from me.
Jesus!
I love that one. We have a lot of one of the things I like best about the show is when the memes come back slightly mutated. And you'll remember a few weeks back we had Twisted Tea up to our eyeballs.
Oh yeah.
Derek Chauvin, the jury, a guilty verdict. Twisted Tea, which I thought was
a great video.
And another one again that Michael, I think you or I have both shared versions of this that I loved quite a bit. This is Homer and Bart from The Simpsons. Bart is Derek Chauvin, and he says, "This is the worst day of my life." And Homer is the entire prison saying, "The worst day of your life so far." This is a Doctor Who thing from Doinkadect Clumberbatch at Doinkdack. The doctor says, "I'm going to drop you off in 2022. Companion, but doctor, I come from 2019. Doctor, I'm going to drop you off in 2022.
Is it bad that I literally want this to happen in Doctor Who, where he grabs a companion from 2019 and is like, "Come here, sweet child," and like won't even like drop them off in the year they're born from, like they normally do, and he's just like, "No."
I don't know how to explain this crochet project, but it's from the first
I
season
do.
of the Doctor Who reboot. Please, it's crochet.
I do. So, if anyone knows Doctor Who, then the phrase "moisturize me" should make sense.
In crochet, yes, it is a skin woman with lips and eyes stretched out. I don't know if that's a pot holder or what, but it's just anyway. This one got a ton of traffic. I don't know if people like crochet or moisturizer.
Oh no, it's literally
or
the Doctor Who fandom, because it's like a giant episode where this is the last human on Earth, and she basically got dehydrated on a trampoline, as a trampoline. She's just like a face with a mouth, and at some point she gets called a bitchy trampoline.
Nice.
And the entire time she has to have attendants that spray her every time she's like, "Moisturize me."
Anyway, it was far more popular than I ever guessed. Like a lot of you adults are watching kids show. I just want to let you know. Me too. I mean, I know it.
That's like a reverse Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Instead of him trying to do it, she's like, "Moisturize me." Like, that's creepy.
No, it's great.
Pretty
Doctor Who has lesbian dinosaurs. It's fantastic.
It's a great show. All right. Well, it was 420, and I really love a good Nancy Drew joke. So this is Nancy Drew Ruined Mysteries, the case of the overcomplicated bong. Nancy's in the Highlands of Scotland with a very complicated.
And she's high as shit in more ways than one.
Terrible.
This is a joke for our times. Job interviews in 2021 on Zoom. So tell me a little bit about your background. And he says, "Sure, it's Mount Kilimanjaro."
By the way, my husband's is the Northern Lights.
Oh,
Mostly because I will run around the background like a dumb bitch and be like, "Hey," and he's like, "No, background."
All right, doing one more, and then we are going to wrap this up, but we will stick around for an after party. This is my post with the most. This is the DMV lady saying, "Do you want me to retake your photo? You look mad." Me, I am mad. DMV lady, "You'll look mad on here for 5 years." Me, I will still be mad in 5 years.
No shit.
Quit asking me. Give me my photo.
And I am embarrassed. That was not my closer. I fucked up.
Well, welcome to Facebook for the Blind.
Oh, God in heaven. Well, that was Facebook for the Blind, I guess.
I know the show's over. I wanna leave you guys with this little gem, because I didn't get to it in the show, but it's worth it. Oh, and this one I had for last week. So Prince Philip died last week, and there's all these memes on weird Christian Twitter where they talk about like what a youth pastor would say, and this is from @AdrianGibbs_, and he says, "Prince Philip, what if I told you I know of a prince that died and then rose again, and this prince wants to fill up your heart with his love."
God.
That's funny.
All right.
Everybody who grew up evangelical felt that one, man.
Hell yeah. All right. I found my closer. This is them. "Hello, sir. May I have your name?" Me, "No, you may not have my name, but you may call me John." Them, "Sir, this is a DMV and I am not a fae." "Oh, then you wouldn't mind holding this iron horseshoe then, right?" DMV clerk begins to sweat nervously.
All right. Hey, I got to put my kid to bed. Great show, everybody. Love you, George.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, that was a show. Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.